me.
We are more honest about, like, it's happened with like mom spaces. I wish it were happening with dad spaces, but there's a lot more mom spaces. This like creeping slowly but surely into conversations, like the off limits conversations about motherhood, identity, motherhood, being a woman, etc. And it sort of started with, we've talked about this, right? Like, I hide from my kids in the bathroom, or I like, or like I give my kids the iPad too much. Like those are fine, but those aren't like the real honest ones. The like ones I find to be the most like interesting and fulfilling to sort of talk about are the ones where women say, like, I love my kids, but I don't know if I would have made the same choice. Like that real like next level layer of like, oh, but we're not supposed to say that. And so I think like we were talking about, a friend of ours who had someone die, and there was sort of this like opening he was able to like step into and sort of be more like full and bright and like alive. And I think to me,
Off at that moment. It was like the
yeah,
most beautiful thing to witness.
yeah. So I think part of the conversations around like grief that I think we're going to be able to have because we're interested in them is like really having honest conversations, which like I'm willing and interested in being a part of like the real bad shit that happened because of grief, and like the stuff that we all have shame around, that grief facilitates a deep level of shame because it's not normalized. But part of that, the flip side to that, the other part, the other truth is that death can also facilitate new openings that can be really positive. And like that feels to me like something we're also supposed to like not talk about. But we can't normalize one without the other. It's the both.